Hello there! Sheer lipsticks and tinted balms are my favourite way to wear an easy wash of colour on the lips. In fact, sheer wash of colour is probably the alternative title for this channel. I wanted to share a range of formulas and shades I love that are low maintenance and easy to apply on the go. Very excited that this video is sponsored by Audible, whose audiobooks are also part of my routine while I'm on the go. I'll tell you more about what I've been listening to from an Aussie beauty icon later on. You can get your first audiobook for free plus 2 Audible originals when you try Audible for 30 days. Visit audible.com/Matilda, or if you're in the US, you can text Matilda to 500 500. Sheer lipsticks or tinted balms can be a great way to get into wearing lip colour if you're new to it. They're not too dramatic for daytime or work, easier to apply without a mirror, and they tend to fade evenly, so I don't worry about touch-ups. Super wearable on an everyday basis, so I thought I'd spotlight some formulas I enjoy. The criteria to make the cut: balmy, comfortable, sheer wash of colour. You'll always find one of these in my handbag. My top 3 are, you guessed it, all reds. It's a colour that can feel a bit intense sometimes, so a sheer style is a safe bet and a quick way to feel put together. Ilia's Tinted Lip Conditioner in Arabian Nights is an Emma Watson approved shade. This dark, rich red is super light on the lips but leaves a great crushed berry shine. Pat McGrath Lip Fetish Lip Balm was one of my favourite finds in a big year of beauty discoveries in 2018. This formula is super smooth, balmy and barely there. Wild Cherry is a perfect bright touch of raspberry. Lipstick Queen Medieval is one I discovered through Into the Gloss when a writer said it was the shade she slapped on waiting for the subway every day to make her look more alive without any work. It's a perfect warmer red to perk you up with a balmy finish. Lipstick Queen is potentially one of the most famous sheer lipstick brands on the market, known for their fun, colour-changing shades that adjust to the natural pH of your lips and look slightly different on everyone. Frog Prince is their signature. Quite a worrying green, but it turns into a lovely bright pink. It doesn't show up well here because it needs to respond to your lip colour. Hello Sailor is another fun one. This bold blue turns into more of a mauvey berry shade on the lips. And Morning Sunshine is a striking yellow that becomes a bright coral. All 3 develop into a slight stain with a light balmy feel. The next 3 are at the most sheer end of my tinted balm world. Bobbi Brown's Extra Lip Tint is moisturizing, light, all the benefits of a lip balm with a bit of colour. Bare Blackberry gives a super subtle, bitten blueberry look. Dior Lip Glow is arguably the most famous lip tint, but this Colour Reviver balm has a slightly sticky texture to me, so it's not something I wear for hydration, just a flush of colour. The classic 001 Pink Glow is a baby pink on the lips with a slight shine. Givenchy Beauty's Rouge Interdit lipstick in the shade Noir Revelateur caught my eye in Barney's New York last year. That deep purple. It's not black, just a sophisticated, super dark brownie berry. I'll show you some of my other luxury finds from Barney's in future. This thin little tube has quite the cult following. So many of you had suggested I try Clinique's Almost Lipstick in Black Honey. Finally tracked it down last year and it certainly lived up to the hype. A beautifully balmy, warm blackberry. Clinique are famous for their chubby sticks, and the shade Fuller Fig has rarely left my handbag in the last few months. I love how the brownie red just deepens my lip colour. I feel like I'm on the edge of a serious chubby stick cliff here, so there could be more to come. Fresh Sugar Tinted Lip Treatments are a leading tinted balm. They're soft, smooth and emollient in a great range of shades. You can see 10 shades swatched on my channel between an early Fresh review and a recent Sephora haul, but Coral is a nice summery warm red. I'd almost forgotten to include this one because it's such an old favourite. Chantecaille Lip Chic in Geranium is an ideal shade for me in summer. A warm, sunburnt orange that's super subtle. Nice vanilla scent too. She's the queen of glamour, but luckily also caters to sheer lipstick lovers. I snapped up Charlotte Tilbury's Superstar Lips in London the day they launched last year. Described as the shine of a gloss with the staying power of a lipstick, these thin little bullets glide on and leave behind such lovely colour. Walk of Shame is one of my Matte Revolution favourites, and its glossy twin is a lovely brownie rose, while the shade Confident Lips can be built up to be a bold berry. Chanel has some luxurious sheer options too. Their Les Beige Healthy Glow lip balms offer a light wash of colour in 4 shades. You can see them swatched in my recent Les Beige video, but my top pick is Intense, a beautiful, balmy brick red. After discontinuing their old Rouge Coco Shine lipsticks, Chanel recently came back with Rouge Coco Flash, a smooth, light reflective gloss finish with a great colour payoff for a sheer formula. Moment is a warm brownie nude that slides on for a sophisticated look. Noir Moderne was a Rouge Coco Shine shade I loved that they luckily brought back in the Flash range. I believe it's still this perfect plum, just a bit more shine maybe. Let me know if you've tried it. We've made our way to the furthest end of my sheer lipstick family, where we get the most colour payoff. Still a subdued, muted look, but a little more creamy and pigmented. Burberry Kisses is the brand's Buildable Sheer Shine formula. Isn't the Burberry check on the bullet beautiful? Garnet is a lovely soft plum. Kosas is a clean beauty brand from LA with a great range of natural looking shades shades in their Weightless Lip Colour line. They're mostly opaque, but the two lightest shades are quite sheer. Stardust is a pretty peach that's creamy and comfortable. Finally, a lipstick that's right at home on my channel. Bobbi Brown's Crushed Lip Colour just appeared in its own big swatching video, but in brief, it's an instantly blotted look straight from a creamy bullet. One of my favourite formulas of all time, and the deep browny red ruby is a real winner for me. All three of these are less balmy and glossy than the rest of the video, more of a sheer satin matte. That's my encyclopedia of sheer colour done. As I mentioned, this video is sponsored by Audible, whose audiobooks have become part of my week, whether I'm getting ready in the morning, working, in transit, or winding down. Whatever I'm doing, I always like to be listening to something. We all lead busy lives, no idea how it's June already, and I certainly don't get to sit down and finish something cover to cover as often as I'd like. So I like listening on the go. Audible have an unmatched selection of audiobooks, and this month I've been enjoying Love by Zoe Foster-Blake. Zoe is one of our most prominent beauty editors and writers in Australia, and of course she created one of my favourite skincare brands, Go-To. She's written about beauty before, but this one is a fun look at modern relationships and being a better you by loving yourself as much as others. Next, I've got my eye on Becoming by Michelle Obama. I'd love to hear her telling her own story. An Audible original like Jane Austen's Emma, narrated by the fabulous Emma Thompson. Audible originals are their exclusive titles, by the way, told by celebrated storytellers. Plus, This Is Going to Hurt, which was my favourite non-fiction this year, so I'd really like to hear it read by the author Adam Kay. So if you fancy popping on an audiobook as you eat breakfast, apply a tinted balm and run out the door, you can get your first audiobook for free plus 2 Audible originals when you try Audible for 30 days. Visit audible.com/Matilda, or if you're in the US, text Matilda to 500 500. I'd love to hear what you've been listening to and what you get up to while you listen. Definitely time for me to get some AirPods. While I've been busy declaring my love for the sheer lipsticks in my life, make sure you share your favourites in the comments and please let me know what you like the look of here. Tell me if I've missed any must-try formulas too. Thanks for watching. See you next time.